right. What's up, everybody? This is Mark Claiborne from clientdisputemanagerceo. What's up? What's up? I am back. Check it out. This is a special show today. Actually, it's not the credit repair business growth show, but this is a software, like a software demonstration that I'm going to show you guys, right? And I want to thank everybody for watching right now and everybody who's watching the replay. And what I want to show you today, this is going to take about, I don't know, we're going to be on here for about maybe 15, 20 minutes. And today what we're going to talk about is we're going to talk about the Spanish features inside of the Client Dispute Manager software. Now, that's what we're going to talk about today, all right? So I want you guys to hang tight. Say hi to me. Hey, what's up? Come on in and say what's up. And I'm going to take you through some of the features that we have that's coming out very soon, guys. Very soon. It's coming very soon. So first, before we get started with this, let me first say that a lot of my software members have been asking me, Mark, when are you going to add the Hispanic version in the software? When are you going to put features in the software for the Hispanic community? Right? Like you guys have been asking me this for such a long time. You know what I mean? Like literally every credit con I go to, I always get asked that same question. So one of the reasons why we've never added it is because it's such a tremendous big project to do. It is huge. It's a huge project. Just imagine taking a software and converting a lot of features to the Spanish version where the actual the function of the feature is actually in Spanish. It's such a huge product, right? It's a huge overtaking. So what I said to myself, I said, you know what? I have a lot of software members who are Hispanic, and I have a lot of software members who deal with the Spanish community and the English community, and especially in Miami, Texas, California. There's a big Hispanic community there. There's a big Hispanic community in Texas. There's a lot of especially Miami, right? And that's where I'm at. I'm in Florida, right? And also in Houston, and also in California, right? It's huge, right? So I decided that I'm going to start building functionality geared towards the Hispanic community. So if you have a lot of Hispanic speakers in your software, then now you will be able to send certain features out to your Hispanic community only. You guys understand what I'm saying? And I hope you guys are excited about this because, again, like I said, it's a big task that we had to do, and we're still working on it. But my goal, here's my goal. My goal was to release the Hispanic features inside of our software before Christmas. Now, we may go into the first week of January, right? Because we have to do a lot of testing, and there's a lot involved here, guys. And we've been working on it for 6 months. Like literally, we've been working on this for 6 months. Our whole team has been working on this for 6 months, right? So we're right at the end, but we want to make sure that we got it right? We don't want to be perfect, but we want to make sure we got it right? We don't want to release a feature and it's a lot of bugs, it's a lot of problems, but we want to make sure we got it right? All right, so let me take you through. I'm going to take you through some slides, and I'm going to show you some screenshots of some of the features that we built for the Client Dispute Manager in Spanish. Now, this is just some of the features, right? Like we got more features that we built that we're not showing right here, but we're hovering around maybe 10 to 14 major features that's already built into the Client Dispute Manager. Some of the core features that you would need when you're running your credit repair business and your customers are Hispanic. So these are some of the core features that you'll be able to use right out of the box. Right out of the box, as soon as we release it, you will be able to start sending and using these features for your Hispanic market. All right. So let me show that to you right now. All right. So again, let's go into it right here. We have the Client Dispute Manager software. So this demonstration was brought to you by the Client Dispute Manager software. and the Spanish features that's built into the Client Dispute Manager software. Okay. All right. Now, again, like I said, we have about 10 to 14 Spanish features that we're going to release. Okay. Once it comes out, we're going to release them. And then there's more to come. All right, guys, there's more to come because, again, like I said, it's a huge feature. It's a huge undertaking. We've been working on it for 6 months, right? So it's not something that we can just build in a month, right? Because you got to convert into Spanish. You got to make sure the Spanish is correct, the functionality, right? So I'm going to show you some of the stuff here that we have going on, okay? All right. Now, I want to make this clear. I got to make this clear. The Spanish features are only for plans $199 and up. Okay. So if you're in the 149, it doesn't apply to you, meaning you won't be able to access the Spanish features if you're in the $99 plan, if you are in a trial, or if you are in the $149 plan. This is what we call the 199 and up, like the 199 plan, the yearly plan, right? And the credit repair business in the box system, along with the platinum members. All right. So these features are what we call premium. These are premium features. Okay. These are premium features. All right. These are not the standard features that you have in the software. These are premium. Okay. These are premium. And that's why it's only for the 199, our yearly plan members, our platinum plan members, and also our credit repair business in the box system members. Okay. All right. So again, only for plans 199 and up. All right. So the first thing I want to show you is how do you turn on the Spanish feature? Like, how do you turn it on? Well, when you're logged into the software, you can turn it on by clicking on All Spanish. And when you turn on All Spanish, what's going to happen is when you hit All Spanish, that means all of your customers in your software will get features in Spanish. We'll get emails in Spanish. We'll get nurturing emails in Spanish. So don't make a mistake and hit that all unless you want all of your customers to get Spanish related emails. Okay. If you want all your customers to get all of your nurturing emails, your happy birthday emails, every single thing in Spanish, then you're going to turn on the All Spanish feature. Okay. Once you turn on the All Spanish feature, then your customers will get all of your customers. I don't care if your customers are English or Spanish. If you turn on that feature, then all of them are going to get Spanish email templates. Okay. All right. And just hold your questions because you can type your questions in towards the end. I'm definitely going to answer those for you. Now, over here on the left, it says activate the Spanish templates itself. Now, activate the Spanish templates. Now, what that means is that in some of the features inside of the software, we have templates, right? So when you turn off All Spanish and you turn on templates only, it's only going to show you the templates in Spanish, right? So it'll show you the templates in Spanish, and you will be able to turn those templates off and on. All right, you will be able to turn them off and on. Okay, you can turn it from Spanish to English, from Spanish to English. So you will have all Spanish turned off, right? So that means not all of your customers are getting Spanish. And you turn on the templates, it'll just only show the Spanish templates only, right? So you can turn those templates on and off. Okay, you can turn those. So this is how you activate the Spanish version. Like, this is how you do it. Help. All right, so this is how you do it. This is how you turn it on and turn it off. Now, this is from the automation notification section. This is how you turn it on and turn it off. Okay. Now, a lot of people have asked me this question. Now, they said, hey, Mark, how do we control who gets Spanish templates? Who gets Spanish emails? Who gets the Spanish client tracking portal? How do we control that? Well, you control it from the customer side. All right. So as you can see, you got a Spanish button on and off right here, right? So say, for example, I'm going to give you an example. Say, for example, you have 100 customers. 50 of your customers are Spanish and 50 of your customers are English. Now you want this 50 to get only Spanish emails, and you want this 50 to remain getting English, right? So in order to do that, what you're going to do is you're going to go to the customer screen. You're going to click on edit to edit the customer, and you're going to turn on Spanish for that particular customer. So if you want 40 customers to get Spanish only, then you would turn on Spanish only for 40 particular customers, right? So those customers will only get your email templates in Spanish. The rest of the customers will get the emails in English as normal by default, because English language is the default, right? So a lot of people ask me this, they ask me this question, like, like how can I control who gets Spanish templates and who gets English templates? Well, the way to control it is by clicking edit on the customer screen, edit the customer, and turn it to Spanish. That's how you do it. You just turn it to Spanish. So if you want 50 customers to get only Spanish, then you would turn everything to Spanish, and those customers will only get Spanish templates. The rest of your customers will always get English templates. I don't care if you have Spanish templates turned on. Only the customers that you said that you want to get Spanish will get the Spanish emails and client tracking portal and credit analysis. The rest of your customers, they would get English emails as normal. You guys understand what I'm saying? You guys understand? Type in the chat. Let me know if you understand. All right. So this was very important. It's very important. So let me show it to you again. This is the button right here. This button right here controls who gets Spanish, who gets access to the Spanish version and who does not. This individual button right here, and this individual button you will find on each customer's individual record screen. All right. Let me know if you have any questions about this. You can type in the chat for me. All right. Let's move on. All right, so the first thing you want to do is what I'm showing you right now is the contract. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you through like how to onboard somebody in Spanish. I'm going to show you how you can onboard your customer in Spanish using the Spanish features. So this is your contract in Spanish, as you can see. All right, so the contract is fully in Spanish, right? You can use our standard contracts, or you can use your own contract. Right? That's totally up to you. You can modify this contract right here. Okay. And this is a Spanish contract that you're looking at right now. Okay. It's a Spanish contract. So this one is in Spanish. Okay. So when you're onboarding somebody for the first time, like I said, I'm going to take you through the onboarding process. Just imagine if your customer is Hispanic and you want to onboard them. So your first step is that you got to prepare your contract, right? Like that's your first step. You got to prepare the contract to send out to the customer. So that contract I just showed you is in Spanish. That's the first step. So as you can see right here, it's in Spanish. You prepare your contract. The second step is that you want to send the contract to your customer, right? So your customer is Spanish, so you want to send the contract to them. So that's the second step. So let me show you. So the second step is you want to get your agreement. Now, as you can see, this is the client auto sign up lead form. And this lead form is in Spanish, as you can see. Take a look at it. This is the form that you put on your website. Okay, this is the client auto sign up lead form. You put this lead form on your website, and this form itself is in Spanish as well. Okay. Somebody said, what about the custom portal? Yeah, we're going to get to that very soon. We're going to get to that very soon. So this form right here is your client auto sign up lead form. And this is the form that you put on your website for someone to sign up for your services. Once they sign up to your form, they're going to get an email. Okay. This is the website lead form. So they can use either the client auto sign up form that's attached to the onboarding, or they can use a website lead form. And as you can see, the website lead form is also in Spanish as well. So you can build your forms as well in Spanish so you can put on your website, right? So your forms can be in Spanish. So when customers come to your website, they will see your forms in Spanish. Okay. You guys understand what I'm saying? So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to show you the flow, the onboarding flow, how you would onboard a customer in Spanish. These are the core features that's coming out in the Client Dispute Manager very soon. All right. So once they fill out the form and you want them to go through the onboarding, the next step is the email. So this is the email that they're going to get in Spanish. This is to onboard themselves, right? They're going to click on this email and they're going to go through the client auto sign up process. Okay. The client auto sign up is extremely, extremely important when you're trying to save time and you want to onboard a customer. So this is the Spanish email right here for the onboarding process. Okay. Now, as you can see right here, here is the first page of the client auto sign up. This is also in Spanish as well. The first page right here. Now, this is the first page that your customers will see for the client auto sign up. Very, very powerful. Now, you can have your customers in English go through the version, or you can have them go through the Spanish version of the client auto sign up. It doesn't matter. It depends on how, if you edit the customer and change them to Spanish, then that customer will get everything in Spanish. If you don't touch your customer at all, they will get everything in English. Okay. You guys understand? All right, cool. If you have questions, type the questions in the chat and I'm going to get to all your questions towards the end. Okay. All right, let's keep going. All right. So this is the first page of the client auto sign up. And then this is the second page of the client auto sign up. As you can see, everything here is in Spanish. Everything. Okay. As you can see right here, this is the client auto sign up. I'm just showing you a screenshot of the client auto sign up process. All right. Everything is in Spanish right here. Okay. So say, for example, your client signs up. They go through the client auto sign up. The next thing is going to happen is you're going to build a credit analysis. And as you can see right here, the credit analysis is in Spanish as well. This is the credit analysis. You're looking at the credit analysis. The client goes through the process. They goes through your onboarding process. You grab all of the information. They give you the credit monitoring. Now you have to build a credit analysis for the customer, right? And this is it right here. This credit analysis is absolutely in Spanish. The whole entire credit analysis is in Spanish, right? So now not only can you onboard them in Spanish, you can give them the credit analysis as well and mail them the credit analysis directly to their email. And it's all in Spanish, the whole entire thing. Okay. Like I told you guys, this is a big, big premium. These are premium features right here. They're huge. Okay. Okay. So now here's the credit analysis. So after you send them the credit analysis, the next step is you want the client to go through the smart interviewer. And as you can see, the smart interviewer is in Spanish. The entire smart interviewer is in Spanish. Now, some of you guys may say, well, Mark, what is the smart interviewer? Well, if you don't know what the smart interviewer is, this AI automated robot takes the place of you. You don't have to book an appointment with your customer over the phone. All you have to do is send them a link and the AI will automatically interview your customer for you. And it does it in Spanish. This is how fantastic this is, guys. Come on. You got to stay with me here, okay? People are busy these days. People are busy. Some of them don't have time to meet with you on Zoom to do a interview to go over the credit analysis or to go over what's wrong with their credit report. So what do? You send them the smart interview link and here you go. They can onboard themselves in Spanish right here, right in front of your face. All right. Okay. So the next thing you do, remember, we're going through the onboarding process as if a customer was coming through your software, or if they was coming through your credit repair company, you're onboarding them automatically. Okay. So the next thing is the manage emails. Now the manage emails, is one of the biggest parts of the software because the managed emails has all of your automated emails. It has all of your custom emails. It has your managed emails, your manual emails. It has the happy birthday emails, and it also has the automated emails. And the automated nurturing emails is one of the most powerful features that you can have in the software because you're nurturing your customer every time your customer calls, every time your customer wants to ask questions about their credit report. The automated nurturing email system will automatically, step by step, every single day, send your customer an email. And guess what? All of those emails are in Spanish as well, including the happy birthday email. Okay. The automated emails, all the emails inside of the managed emails section is in Spanish. Now, here's another thing, guys. You can automate it. You can edit these emails. If you see that the Spanish is not proper, you can go in and you can edit it, right? Like, it's not just like hard coded. Like, if you don't like our Spanish version, you can go in there, you can change it up to meet your own particular situation, right? So it's very, very customizable. All right. So let's go. So this is the managed email screen right here. This is the managed email screen. All right. So here's the client tracking portal. That's right. Here is the client tracking portal right here, all in Spanish. Every word here is in Spanish. Now, remember, there's all different types of Spanish, guys, right? Like there's all different type of nationalities for the Spanish community. Some people are from Puerto Rico. Some people are from Spain. Some people are from Dominican Republic. Some people are from Cuba. It's all different. Some people are from Mexico. So everybody is different, right? So we got the client tracking portal right here is in Spanish, right here in front of you. Okay. So even your customers, when you send them the client tracking portal login, it's in Spanish. When you send them the client tracking portal, email for the first time, that's in Spanish as well. Even to forget password, like say for example, your customer forgets their password, right? And that's in Spanish, like the whole process, right? So once they log into the portal, everything's in Spanish right here, right in front of you. They can communicate, they can send messages to you, the same exact thing. Client tracking portal as well. All right. So, hey, listen, if you're not a member of the Client Dispute Manager software, here's where you can get your free trial. Go ahead and grab your free trial right now, clientdisputemanager.com/register. Go ahead and take a screenshot of this. You can get your free trial today. And when the Spanish version comes out, you can definitely upgrade to the $199 plan, or you can get into our yearly plan, or you can get into our credit repair business in the box system plan. And you'll have access to all of our Spanish features that's coming out in the software. What I just showed you was some of the basic Spanish features that we have in the software. All right. I showed you some of the basic features that we had. And we're going to constantly, even into 2023, we're going to constantly take the feedback from you guys. Once we release the Spanish version, it's not going to be perfect, okay, because it's such a big job. But we're open for feedback. We're open for corrections. We're just trying to do the best we can, guys, because, we've been in the game for 6 or 7 years and we've never had a Spanish version. And this is the first time we've ever built Spanish features inside of the software. So when we release it, hey, give me your feedback, submit a suggestion. If we didn't spell something right, let us know. But we're constantly building out other functionalities and other features inside of the software. So there's about 10 to 14 core free features inside of the Client Dispute Manager, enough for you to do your work, enough for you to communicate with your customer in Spanish. All right. This is the time, guys. This is the time. If you guys have any questions, go ahead and type in the chat. Let's see what we got. If you guys have any questions, go ahead and type in the chat for me, please. Please, if you have any questions, type in the chat. Let's see what we got. Let's see. All right. So Jose says, I think Spanish will be a right move. 80% of my clients are Spanish speaking. Perfect. Perfect, Jose. And you know what? These features are only they're optional for you guys. They're optional. Okay, they're totally optional for you guys. You can turn them on, you can turn them off. And that's the beauty of it. You know, by default, the Spanish features will be off by default. And if you want to turn them on, you turn them on. And if you want to select certain customers who you want to get the Spanish version, you can activate those customers only, right? It's not going to just go out to everybody. You got to select particular customers that you want to get the Spanish version only. All right, cool. You guys have any questions before we wrap up? I told you this one's going to be short. Let's see what we got here. Is there any way I can integrate some features from CDM to my CRM? Jose, it really depends on your CRM. So what you want to do is you want to go into our automation part, notification automation, look at Zapier, go into Zapier, find CDM and see all the triggers that we have in Zapier and see if it can integrate with your CRM through Zapier. Okay? Cool. Anybody else have any questions? Anybody else have any questions before we wrap up? I know this one, I told you this one's going to be short and sweet. I just wanted to show you guys like where we are, what we've been working on. Okay, let me see here. Okay, let's see if we got any more questions before we wrap it up. Is there a Zoom direct link? No, there's not a direct Zoom link. Somebody says, Mark, you need to learn Spanish. I do. I know a little bit of Spanish. Okay. Ven aquí. There you go. ¿Cuánto es? I know a little bit. I was in Dominican Republic for like 6 months. So I know a little bit, just a little bit. Let's see here. What else we got? Is it possible I need... All right. So do you guys have any other questions? Any other questions or concerns? Any other questions or concerns? Jose, listen, if you want to help me understand, what I'll do is we'll get a calendar scheduled to you. I'll let you talk to our director of marketing, and she can talk to you, and you can, and she's our integrator, and she's like a master of automation. So you can talk with her, and she can try to understand what it is that you're trying to do. Okay, Jose? All right. Any other questions, guys, before we wrap up here? Any other questions? No more questions? All right, good. So like I said before, the Spanish version for the client dispute manager, not the Spanish version, but the features that come inside the client dispute manager, we're looking to release at the end of this month, or possibly the first 2 weeks, within the first 2 weeks of January. And like I said, I was just showing you guys some of our core features that we have that's in Spanish, but we have a lot more than that. So just stay tuned. And until then, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. And be on the lookout for my next video. Okay? Till then, take care, guys.